Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I have an exciting story to accompany you to sleep. Before we begin, can I have your 5 seconds to press the subscribe button? Friends, show some love and support. Your support really helps me. Thank you so much for those who have already subscribed. Without further ado, let's start our story today.
Today's story: The Treasure of the Heart of the Forest. In this enchanted forest, there is a young boy named Jack, who is brave and curious. His dream is to find the legendary treasure, hidden in the forest. A story he heard from his grandfather when he was young. It is said that this treasure can bring happiness and courage, and only those truly brave can find it. Jack, driven by the desire to bring happiness and protection to his family, as well as to prove himself as a true hero, ventures into the forest every day, in search of clues and adventure. Every time the sun rises, Jack straps on his small backpack, takes his binoculars and map, and embarks on his treasure hunting journey. He believes that in this magical forest, there are many puzzles waiting for him to unravel. One fine morning, Jack prepares his adventure gear and decides to set out on another treasure hunting journey. He follows the familiar path, venturing deep into the heart of the forest. Suddenly, he hears a faint, melodious music, as if the wind is playing among the leaves. Curiosity drives him to explore the source of the sound. Passing through a dense thicket, Jack sees a peculiar sight: a group of fairies dancing, dressed in shimmering clothes, frolicking joyfully. Jack observes this wonderful scene quietly, until the fairies notice his presence. "Who are you?" one fairy asks curiously. Jack smiles and introduces himself to them, asking for clues about the treasure. "The treasure?" another fairy blinks. "We've heard of it, but we don't know where it is. Perhaps you should go ask the old oak tree. He knows everything in the forest." Armed with a new clue, Jack decides to seek out the old oak tree and continue his adventure. Jack ventures deep into the forest, searching for the old oak tree. Along the way, he suddenly hears a murmuring whisper, as if the trees in the forest are conversing. Suddenly, a vigilant tree spirit peeks out from behind a trunk, looking at Jack and saying, "This is the boundary of the forest, and no humans are allowed to enter. Who are you? Why do you disturb our home?" Jack hurriedly explains that he is a brave adventurer, with no ill intentions, just seeking the legendary treasure to bring blessings and peace to the forest. The tree spirits furrow their brows, but seeing the sincerity and goodwill in Jack's eyes, they begin to consider whether to let him continue. "If you truly wish to see the old oak tree, you must pass a test," the tree spirit says. "You need to prove your love and respect for the forest. Please find the lost gemstone in the forest. It is our sacred artifact, and only those who truly cherish the forest can find it." Jack accepts the challenge, determined to pass the test and continue his quest for the treasure. He knows this will be the first real challenge of his adventure. So, he begins searching the forest for the lost gemstone, hoping to earn the trust of the tree spirits. Jack sets out on the journey to find the lost gemstone. He follows forest trails, each step filled with anticipation and nervousness. As sunlight filters through the leaves, Jack discovers a serene stream, its surface shimmering with a faint green light. He accurately notes the location of the gemstone, carefully reaches into the water, afraid to disturb its peace. Finally, he gently lifts the gemstone, emitting a warm and smooth feeling, as if possessing the mysterious power of the forest. Suddenly, the trees begin to sway gently, and a cheer rises in the forest, as if celebrating Jack's victory. The tree spirits dance joyfully, expressing their respect and joy for him. A tree spirit appears before him, wearing a friendly smile. "You've done it," the tree spirit says happily. "You have shown love and respect for the forest. Now you can continue on and meet the old oak tree. Good luck, brave child." Jack feels immensely relieved, carefully stowing away the gemstone, and then continuing his adventure, heading to find the old oak tree. He feels encouraged by his determination, knowing he is on the right path to finding the treasure. Jack continues his journey through the depths of the forest, getting closer and closer to where the old oak tree resides. Along the way, he encounters a group of playful woodland sprites, who curiously surround him, asking about his purpose and adventure. "Are you here to find the old oak tree?" one sprite asks. Jack nods, explaining that he needs the old oak tree's help to find the treasure. The sprites exchange glances for a moment, then tell Jack that the old oak tree enjoys hearing visitors' stories and songs. If Jack can impress the old oak tree, he may have a chance to receive clues about the treasure. Finally, Jack arrives in front of a massive and ancient oak tree. The old oak tree's bark is covered with rings, as if recording countless stories of the ages. He softly recounts his adventure experiences to the tree, explaining his desire to find the treasure and bring blessings to the forest. The old oak tree speaks slowly, its voice deep and melodious, asking Jack why he is so determined to find the treasure. Jack responds firmly, "I want to bring happiness and courage to my family. I believe this treasure is my chance to prove myself." The old oak tree falls silent for a moment, then smiles and says, "Courage and happiness do not come from treasures, but from the strength within yourself. However, your sincerity and determination deserve my respect." Impressed by Jack's sincerity and determination, the old oak tree decides to share clues about the treasure with him. He tells Jack that the treasure is not a physical object, but the courage and goodwill within everyone's heart. Only those willing to make efforts and show love to others can truly find happiness and courage. Jack listens to the old oak tree's words, gaining a profound inner strength. He realizes that the true treasure lies not in material wealth, but in our hearts and character. Grateful for the old oak tree's guidance, Jack returns home contentedly. On his way back, he radiates with confidence and goodwill, feeling the blessings and encouragement from the creatures of the forest. Jack finally understands that the essence of adventure lies not only in seeking, but also in growth and realization. Although his adventure journey did not bring tangible treasures, it gave him a more precious wealth, courage from within and sincere goodwill. The story's ending is filled with hope and enlightenment. Jack will continue to use his courage and goodwill to bring happiness and courage to his family and friends, always walking on the adventurous path of life. This story tells us that the true treasure lies not in external wealth, but in inner strength and goodwill. Through Jack's adventure journey, we learn to bravely face challenges and face the world with sincerity and goodwill. May Jack's story inspire more people to bravely pursue the treasures within their hearts, constantly growing and understanding. The story may end, but the spirit of adventure will never cease. That's it for today's story. Good night, friends.